All right, I'm going to show you how to use a 760 with a Hart transmitter. Here you can see I have a 760 MA hooked up to a Rosemount 3051. So on the display of the 760, right now it's reading milliamps. So if I want to change it over to read Hart, I would select the menu, Hart. It has a built-in resistor, so it's able to talk to the unit, and it also does supply the 24 volts. So what you can do to calibrate this is you have an automated feature in here. So if you hit your menu, you go to the task function, you can write a procedure for calibrating this. So we're going to add a new one, so we'll hit the plus. This is a pressure transmitter, so we'll select that device. You can name it. So we'll just name it test. Enter in a serial number for the device. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Location, you can put that in, any notes if you want. We're doing gauge pressure. Pressure range, so where you'll select. So right now it's 0 to 300, this is a 0 to 30 transmitter, so we'll select that. Output, right now it's set to 4 to 20, so we're going to go Hart and we'll do pressure. Transfer function, whether it's square root or linear, so this is the linear one. And then you can designate the accuracy of the device, so whatever that is, I'm going to set it at 0.1%. So once I have that all set up in there, I just hit my check mark. And this saves this in this task function as a file. So you can see it does it chronologically here. We're the one on the top, so I can select it. I can identify the serial number, everything's correct. It says test results are 0, so we don't have any data. So if I want to collect data, I just hit play. Select my point. You can change this to whatever you want it to be. I'm just going to do 3 points for this. Repeat, so if you want to repeat the calibration. Round trip, so it goes up and down. This is nice because it looks at hysteresis and then your dwell time. So you have that all set up. You hit check mark, make sure everything's reading correctly. You hit auto. And then it's going to run through the calibration. Now here it's showing a graph. If you want to see the raw data, you can toggle over and you can see the raw data, and then it's indicating red that it's failing. But it's run through the points. You can toggle back to the graph if you prefer that method. So we're on the final point here. Okay, so here's our test data. It shows a tolerance, max error, hysteresis, 0 error, and span error. If everything looks good, which obviously this data is not good, so we need to do some adjustments. So we can just hit save. Save as found, enter in the operator, and save as found, and it saves that data. And that's stored here under the test, and so here we have our test that we took today. So if we need to make adjustments to this, then I can go back here to the beginning, unlock that, and then I go to services, and then here I can do like a loop test, a 0 trim, a sensor trim. So whatever you need to do to adjust this is all found here in this main screen. Once you do an adjustment, you can go back in and take as left data, and then your calibration will be complete.